Morning, guys. It's Tuesday, and it's time to check in. So let's go ahead. Start with the weight. 182.2. Let's check one more time. I always like to check twice when I set the scale up in a new place, just to make sure it's calibrated right. But sometimes it will change by like a pound or so. Not today. 182.2. Okay. That's what we got.
Oh. Yep.
182.2. Yeah, I tried to make sure I'm keeping everything tight. The transitions too.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. That's really perfect. I like the flexing on the arms and like you can pose this really good. Yeah, and you kept your glutes really hard the whole time. Really good.
Alright, time to go do some cardio. We're doing 30 minutes still, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna head over to Bev's and hit that up so we can get some food in my system. Normally I do cardio then pose. So this is usually like the time like, oh yeah, I get to eat. But this time it's just like, more work. Alright guys, so taking all these board and supplements again. If you notice on show day, I didn't take any of these really. I just think I took magnesium and some vitamin C. But we're back to taking the health supplements, staying healthy. Only reason I don't take them is just because one, you don't really need them on show day, and you don't really need any extra stuff in your system and in your gut. So if you want to take them, you can, but there's really no need, no benefit. Hey, usually we get 30, 50. Yesterday we got 30, today we get 50, so I'm gonna get a move. We gotta look swole for Mr. Steve. It's 40. Star. 20 grams. Yeah, come on. There we go. Perfect. Right on the mark. Just chocolate, peanut butter, protein. 1, 2, a bit of salt. And some cinnamon. Alright, now we just gotta stir.
Best of 3. I'll make it easy. 3 matches. But only one of you has to.
Alright guys, pre-workout meal going down. We got 50 grams of cream of rice. Just got some good news from coach. Looks like this may be the last day of cardio. Fingers crossed. Alright. Here comes the stirring. We added 2 scoops away, and yeah, let's let that cool down a bit. It's all sparkly. Glittery.
Oh, it's supposed to be good for you. It's supposed to be really good.
But I don't know. Yeah, number 2. On the best of the day.
I put the headphones in so people stop talking. I'm not listening to anything. Maybe it'll help. Yeah, for the short kings or for the tall people, you can adjust it. New Tech's a brand for everybody. This is nice. It's like, you know, when you're doing a row, you can pull yourself into it. So that like that bracing stability factor. But pull downs, you don't normally have that. You're just swinging back and forth. But with this, I can actually push up into this to brace a little bit better. So this thing is really, really well made. Some more plates somewhere. Yep. Yep. Thank you. This is nice, nice,
Really good pump, man. Good.
nice.
Pump it.
Yeah, it doesn't take much.
Huh?
It don't take much. 1 or 2 sets. Really, 1 set.
So you only did this test, right?
This is my first working set.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. I still think New Tech's best stuff is their back and leg stuff. I like that pec deck a lot, but in the gym, usually they're still pec decks just as good, but they also double as reverse pec deck. And I don't think you can do that one as a reverse, unfortunately. So chest stuff, still good, but not the best. That machine was like great. I love it. Love it. More cream of rice. Yeah, 3 times a day. Quick digesting. Your scene's got it figured out to where I have just enough carbs to get through whatever I need to get through. You know, I feel good, and then like as soon as the workout's done, I'm like, oh, yep, that's all the carbs leaving my body. Steve was out running an errand, so plan is we'll eat a couple meals. I got a meeting with new sauce today, and then we'll eat one more time, then head back to the gym, do a little light pump so we look good, and then hopefully Steve will be back so we can get his feedback. All right, guys, so meal plan was not updated. We forgot. What was supposed to happen was I was supposed to post with Steve. His team was supposed to take a look and then give me the rest of the meal plan. But things changed. So basically, I'm just going to do what we normally do, 100 grams of rice. Actually, let's do 150 grams of rice because we have to work out again. I'll just let him know. And if it's too much, he'll take 50 grams out the next meal. If it's too little, then he'll add more food to the next meal. So that's kind of plan. I remember having a friend of mine, their coach wasn't responding to them, and they had the worst freak out ever. And I'm like, yo, like, just do what you did the day before. Once he responds, let him know what you did. He'll adjust for the rest of the day, you know? I think maybe because I've been doing this so long and that I coach, I kind of know what you can and can't do. Like, I'm not going to go out and eat like 500 grams of rice when I know I normally eat 100, you know, but you know, this right here is fine. Especially since I know I'm going to work out. I know the carbs are going to kind of go to the muscles, and we need to pose in front of Steve. So a little bit extra is okay. We got the zucchini here. Plus 100 grams of that. I put some hot sauce
some Red Hot in this. That's why it's a different color. Made my own sauce. I ran out of new sauce out in Pittsburgh, unfortunately. So we having to improvise in the meantime. All right. Was this meal number 4 going down? Let's get it.
Ooh. Back again. Round 3. Oh my God. Yeah, it is round 3. This is my second home now.
Okay, same thing. Excellent. But tilt to me a little bit. You want to be straight up. You want to be straight like this.
Okay.
You don't want to lay back.
So like about right here?
Yeah, like here. Go stand front. Perfect. That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
You have beautiful shape. And you pose beautifully. I don't know how I'm going to help you with your posing. You pose beautifully. You really do.
Just any
Yeah, well, let's go through it.
or even looks wise, or what you thought about on stage the other day.
Right. You could have been a little harder. That's what I thought.
Okay. Okay.
In the back.
Even from the front, you could have been harder, I thought. Overall, you could have been, to me, like maybe 5% harder.
Makes sense. Yeah, especially up against Jose.
He was shredded.
Yeah.
It was your shape that carried you through the top, honestly. You were in good condition, but your shape is off the chart.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, you're a great ball. Your stage presence is awesome. Beautiful. This is gonna be easy. I'm just gonna sit and say. This is the only thing I'm a little bit with, I think.
Okay.
Stay there, Chap. Go forward just a little bit. Roll your shoulders forward a little bit.
Like this way?
No, that way.
Oh, this way.
No, just no. Go ahead. Just this way.
Oh.
Yes. Now pick your chest up all the way. Right? Yes. You see how much better his back gets?
Yeah.
That's the only thing I think I could help with.
Yeah.
You see how deep it gets?
Sounds awesome. Everyone
Yes.
has the same.
So you want to say like this?
And then up. Yes.
So like
No. Go ahead. Go again.
I thought.
Everyone thinks that you can lean a little bit from the back.
And it's ruined. It ruins everything.
Like this.
Forward.
Yes, yeah.
Roll them just a little bit. Just like that. Now pick your chest up as high. Now you see how this comes and this comes.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Look in the mirror how that looks.
Looks nice.
All right. There you go. You look harder today than you looked in Pittsburgh, honestly.
Been eating a little bit better.
Yeah, maybe,
Also fuller.
I don't know what shape you were soft.
Okay.
Nice. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Oof. Beautiful. Perfect. Drop your arms a little bit. When your abs are tight. If your abs are tight, if they're not,
A little bit.
yeah. And then when they're tight, drop them a little bit. Gives you more of a V look.
Okay.
Going down towards your waist. Yeah, just like that. Drop that right shoulder, left shoulder, excuse me,
Left shoulder.
and right shoulder up to the pec the way you had it.
So like kind of more.
Little, not that much, just a little bit. The way you had it was really good. Just want to see your hands a little lower. Right, that looks great. Maybe just when your abs are in, now blow it out a little bit.
Yeah.
Or if you don't want to do that, pick him up and do a total vacuum.
Like
You can hit A or B, yes, A or B.
Okay.
Let's see what you look like in a vacuum. Take it up high. You got such beautiful shape, you can get away with both, you know? Big vacuum. Big chest, up high, straight up.
Yeah.
Drop your arms just a little bit. Look at that. I like that, honestly. Which one do you like?
That's the one. Like left.
This one.
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Bigger.
I'll work on the vacuum from the side.
Yeah, that's really, honestly, to take that, you just explode when you do that.
It's,
Yeah, you just explode. Look at it again. Look in the mirror when you do that. Take it up as high as possible. Big as possible. Up, 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 up.
Yeah.
It even looks good from the back.
Yeah, I like that one better. Yeah, 100%. That looks nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the one.
Same problem here. Stay there. Go forward. Drop your arms a little bit, and that's it. See the difference? Yeah. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, dominoes and thighs.
So I was leaning back.
Yeah, straight. You want to be like a straight build.
So you know how many posing coaches tell you to?
They don't know what they're doing, in my opinion. That's
No, I'm totally totally okay with that. I was gonna give a reasoning why. I mean, you judge all types of shows though, so my thought process was like, most amateur shows, the judges are really close, so the vantage point is different from like a pro show where you're a little bit further away. I don't know, but
That's every athlete thinks the same, that the judge is looking from down, so they need to lean more down so they can see the definition. That's what I don't know
How much sharp are you looking?
my question, I have another question for you that I found very interesting. A lot of, obviously the posing coaches teach you to pose right here, but how much does that matter to the judge that's over here? Or
That's why I like to twist. Twist to the left, twist to the right.
Okay,
Just twist and show everyone. Just like hit that chest.
okay.
The chest you just learned, full vacuum. Beautiful. Now just stay right there. Do this and do this. That's all you do. Like a clock. Tick tock, okay?
Okay.
That's it. Everybody sees.
They used to do that back in the day, and then somewhere.
I don't know why they don't do that.
Yeah.
I believe in that all the time.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yes.
Happy with that.
Straight up. Remember this. All the accent, you lay back a little bit. Like on a 30% incline. No, don't sit.
Up,
So like lay back, like on a 30% incline. Back. Just back a little bit. Right. That's it. Take your hands and put them out. And look at how your back explodes. See that? Look how much wider you look when you do that.
And then they told me to.
I don't think it's necessary. Do it the other way. Look,
Just
straight up, blow it out. Keep your lights out.
Yeah.
When you come down, you lose your shape. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do it the way I just showed you to do it.
Okay.
Open your elbow.
And once again, if you don't like what I do, you're not going to insult me. I'm just trying to help. So if you like it the other way, I'm cool. I don't care. I'm not here to
No. Because I like.
get everybody's idea and you do the work for you. Try it the way I just showed you to do it. Laying back 30%.
No, I like that a lot. I like that. I mean, at least from the. When
I like it too, honestly. Because when you crunch down, you just lose your whole V-taper.
Okay.
You can lock your leg out, but you don't have to come down to do that. And your abs already hit.
That's what I mean. That was just more so on the
Yeah,
leg.
but stay on your abs the way they were, yes.
Good to know. Okay.
Lay back, lay back. Now lock your legs out.
Yeah.
Now lock it back up and leave it up. Leave it up like that. Yeah. On the balls of your feet. That looks great. Nice and full, beautiful, sweet.
That's what I like about, yeah.
Me too. That's what helped you on Saturday, honestly.
Okay. And
Favorite classic, which I know what you're gonna do.
you know, it's funny. I'd never did it before, and then Holly was like, "Yo, try this out," and I was like, and I went up to Tyler's place, like, "I like that a lot," and then yeah, I think
It's great.
yeah.
That's just so classic. That is unbelievable.
I did the guest poster just to get an idea. Obviously, the off season, just to get an idea of how I kind of looked. Oh yeah, probably definitely need to be big. All right, guys, we just finished posing with Steve, and to be honest with you, I'm always nervous. He makes me the most nervous out of anybody. Tyler, since we're literally the same age, I don't know. I feel more comfortable around him, even though he's technically more important. But Steve is just like a old man OG. And then when I first started competing and seeing him on stage, he would always have like this permanent frown on his face. But now he seems so much happier. He smiles a lot more. I don't know if something happened in his life, none of my business, but that's kind of the reason why I was so like nervous around him, is because he seemed like the enforcer of the IFBB, like the hard man. So with that being said, posing went well. He gave me really good tips. He didn't bullshit me with like fluff. We got it done in like 3 minutes, and I like efficiency. I don't need to be in there for 30 minutes. You trying to tell me what to do, you know? So yeah, I really like the side chest change. I like the rear relax change and the ab and thigh change. I think it was great, and it was actually counterintuitive to what most posing coaches will tell you, where you want to lean forward towards the judges and all of that. At least when it comes to Steve, that's not the case. I have heard local judges claim that. My personal opinion, this isn't fact. My personal opinion is because the size of the venue is usually different, but then I'm like, well, Steve judges smaller shows too, so maybe that's not the case. In my personal opinion, you just take the advice of the judge that's going to judge you at the show. That's the best you could do. The person that's going to be in charge of your placing at that show, you listen to them more than anybody else. But guys, I realize not a lot of people know who Steve is, and so Steve has been in the industry since the 1980s. I think the first time he kind of appeared on the scene was in Pumping Iron 2. If you haven't seen Pumping Iron 2, it's a really good documentary on the female side of things. And he was dating this woman named Bev Francis at the time. That's why you get Bev Francis Powerhouse Gym. She led the way. She's kind of like the Dorian Yates of female bodybuilding, in a sense of like where she took size to the next level for the women. Like, granted, today she would be barely like maybe figure. Actually, she would be pretty big. She would still probably be like high level, like women's physique, you know. But it's crazy because they show you a level of insight in that movie that you wouldn't see today, where you see the judges arguing whether or not she should be the standard or is she taking it too far and she should be penalized for it. At the end of the movie, I won't spoil it for you. You'll see. Watch it. It's a great movie. Little weird filming style with it being in the 80s, but yeah, Steve has been in the industry since then. He's been a head judge for decades now. He's judged all the best guys, you know, Ronnie, Jay, who else? I think maybe Dorian, Phil, you know, all throughout history, he's been that guy. All right, guys, so meal number 5 going down. About to chill out for a bit. Had a second mini workout, had a posing session. 150 grams of rice, 100 grams of zucchini, and 200 grams of chicken, just like the last meal. Your boy got the macros right. So yeah, I know how Coach thinks. And yeah, we're just gonna chill out a bit. I might fall asleep, but my plan is I got to chat with Yassine about it. Yassine said earlier that throughout the day I look better and better and better. So my thought is, if that's the case, why don't we shift the hours I'm awake, you know, forward a bit? So instead of, you know, having my first meal, getting up, you know, at a certain time, having my first meal at 9, why not I move that up 2, 3, 4 hours so that we have my best look at prejudging. You know, prejudging is pretty early. I think at this show it's 8 a.m. So I'm gonna run that by him when he gets home today. See what he says. But for now, I'm tired. I'm gonna eat and chill. All right, people. Last meal of the day, then bedtime. Them 2 workouts got me. Oh, definitely feeling beat up. But this is 200 grams of 90-10 turkey and 100 grams of rice with some really soft and soggy asparagus. And yeah. Basically, the consensus was that we talked to Steve, Tyler, another Olympia judge, Bill, and Jack. So we talked to at least 4 really big time judges. They all said the same thing. I need to come in fuller. Literally, it's just consensus. So that's kind of the plan. So you're seeing pull cardio, the second session of cardio for today, and he also pulled cardio for tomorrow to ensure that happens. So get ready for a bigger Ruff D's will come Saturday. All right.